Life is hard on your own.
Life is hard on your own.
Old lady house, you'll never be alone. Welcome back to 8-Bit Daydream.
We're going into Bongo Hills.
Please start that episode with the "You'll never be alone."
That's another one of my favourite episodes, actually.
Oh, this is a new mechanic.
Slippy.
Oh, I'm going to make an absolute arse of this.
I like the way... Oh my gosh! I like the way, like, when he goes, like, all flat, he looks like a dog.
Can
Can I not get under here?
So that's the pop culture reference section of the show over.
But yeah, Old Lady House is one of my favourite episodes of Always Sunny.
I honestly just believe Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the best show currently on television. Like, I think the new seasons went a wee touch Hollywood.
Yeah.
Do you know how it used to be like the anti-sitcom? But other than that, I honestly think everything they touch turns to gold.
Dang it.
Do they just randomly go away? Or
no, once you touch them, they go away. And what I was doing was, I'm hitting that one early.
Oh, right, you're hitting it with your head.
Yeah, I'm hitting it with my head.
Are you sure?
Ah!
You'll never be alone.
This. Yay!
That was a way before you even got there.
Oh, but there's nowhere else to go, Ian.
Help me. I used to be just like you. Maybe you have to stand on... See the one that you're jumping off of? Because I think it goes regardless. Maybe you need to stand on it just that wee bit longer.
I will try that as soon as I can get up there again.
I've always had that problem getting up.
Yep!
Erectile dysfunction. It's funny until it happens to you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh, I thought that was almost it as well. See? That time, totally fine.
You didn't even touch the last one.
Oh, I'm tiny.
Teeny Rayman.
Look at me go.
Teeny Raymans.
I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. Oh, hey, that's enough for you. Right,
I feel like if you go to that guy, he'll make you big again.
Make me big again. Hooray!
Woohoo!
And down we go. Oh, is this where I started? Yes, it is. So now where do I go? Yep.
Do you need to go up and get the guy to make you tiny?
Tiny and then come back down and get underneath. You are so right. Well, there it goes.
Here I go again on my own. This whole episode or session of recording might just be me randomly singing. Buckle up. Buckaroo.
Someone will die tonight.
It won't be me. Victim 1.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's like, what is it? Victim 2. What happened to number 1? Oh, we don't talk about it.
Can I get out of here?
Without... I'm going back from whence they came.
Yeah, but I've got to hit this guy. Or else I get stuck.
If you hit shit. Right, there you go.
But now I'm small and can't get anywhere. This is quite the conundrum.
I like his take on things that he just goes in the huff and takes off.
Well, I've had quite enough of this.
I've been cracked in the jaw twice. I've had enough of this pish. Oh. We could just go try another level.
Yep, maybe we don't have what we need. The Swans of Forgetfulness. That will have to do then, won't it?
It just sounds like my life. Are you like quite switched on, or are you quite a forgetful person?
Depends what with. For example, is this water flying up? No,
that's just clothes.
Who's this guy?
Don't know, it's Rayman's pal.
Give me a pearl. A magic seed.
Tarzan. That wasn't... Oh, for fuck's sake. Where did that come from?
Oh, got to use my magic seed.
Oh.
To go back to your comment about forgetfulness before we forget. Depends what with. If I like try and remember it, I'm okay. It's like, see when you meet someone, like, oh, well, I died.
Oh, no you don't.
Yep. On you go. On you go.
No happening.
Okay, Tarzan, let's use your magic seed. I'm just going to continue playing because Ian's too scared. He can't handle the water.
I'm scared.
Okay, come on. So, like, people say, oh, I'm not good at remembering names. if you just try and remember someone's name, you'll actually have a lot better chance of remembering it.
What
people mean is they just don't try.
I always try and remember something kind of interesting. Like, I'll usually ask you pure obscure questions about yourself.
Oh. I seem to be flying in the water there.
Like, I'll ask you something pure obscure just so that, I get to... I'll remember, like, do you know what I mean? Like, a good technique when I first started working in pubs that a guy told me is like, just remember somebody is like, oh, Tennant's guy, and then the next thing he'll be Tennant's Alan.
Yeah.
And then he'll just be Alan, do you know what I mean? So, like, if you remember... It's just a daft wee way, like, because if you're meeting, like, a couple of hundred different new people a week, start trying to remember people that you're seeing a lot.
Yeah.
As like, I just thought it was really clever, and I've been doing it ever since, for like the last 5 years. And there's like pubs I used to work in, I can walk into and I can be like, "Oh, right, Alan, how you doing?" kind of thing, and it was just a complete one-off. I sold him a pint of Tennants, but he was in for the evening. So like the next time he came up, I was like, "Oh, a pint of Tennants, mate. What was your name again?" Do you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like, I am dreadfully forgetful. Like, it's not even funny sometimes how much I forget things. Oh, that was quite intense.
Oh, I made it.
I love how you did not have the bollocks to run back for that one up.
I didn't notice it quick enough, if I'm being totally honest. So
really?
I might have done. Gotcha. Now this is a mechanic I can get behind. I made it.
It felt kind of quite needless, that, didn't it?
Gotcha. So if I'm trying to remember something, I'm not too bad, but I find it easier if I've seen it written down. Oh, I didn't see he was there. So if like my wife's like, "Oh, I'm going to be going out Tuesday and Wednesday night," if she just says it to me, I'm not going to remember it. I'm not going to retain the information.
Yeah.
Whereas if I seen it written down on a calendar, I would.
Yeah, my ex and I used to have a board in the kitchen, and it used to just have what days who was working, and it was really, really handy because, see, when you've got a memory like mine, you're like, "Oh, like, it's like, are you going to be about tonight?" Then you just, it just gets annoying. Like, do you know when you have that conversation with somebody and they get a bit annoyed? They're like, I've already told you this.
Yeah.
It got to a point. I think it was my parents that I stole that idea off of. They've got a work board.
Makes sense.
Nice to know.
Particularly when you've got like not a set schedule, because I do have a set schedule, so I work the same days, the same hours every week, but my wife doesn't.
Yeah.
Hers really does change all the time, particularly when she's got extra work on.
Yeah, that's true. You'll know, obviously, my schedule my schedule's just weird and unusual. Like, it's bar work. It's never going to be a 9 till 5 Dolly Parton-esque life. But there's part of me that thinks I would hate it. See if I suddenly got that kind of life.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It's
not going well, Ian.
I did not see that coming.
That's a bad miss. Oh, well, okay, he's dead then. We shall move on without him.
If we don't get past this, it'll offer us a continuum. We'll get 3 more lives.
Okay.
After said 3 more lives, I feel like it could be a good place to call it as a one and done.
It might have to be that. Oh, there's the back to Capica.
Digger dubs.
Digger dubs.
What fruit do you reckon that's meant to be?
Oh, I don't know, Ian. I don't know. Ian, help! Oh dear, oh dear. That's the problem with these old school games. They are difficult.
Oh, no.
Well, Ian just decided to put up on front of the screen all the options to change all the settings.
I can turn it off, smart.
I can't see.
You can turn the telly off, smart ass, if you want.
Well, I'm struggling enough as it is, Ian.
Just turn it back on here somehow at the end of the level.
Oh. I can only help.
Feels a bit like the old monkeys in a line of Shakespeare kind of thing.
Oh, dang it. Okay. It's all coming up, Andrew, now. Oh, we're right at the end.
Alright.
Dear, oh dear. Did you play any of the other Rayman games?
I played one of the Xbox One
Oh, missed it.
games as it came out. Was it like, I don't know. It's like
What?
Rabbids or something. I can't remember. It was
Oh yeah, that's I don't even.
one of the.
that.
Oh no,
Looking
it
up-
was Rayman Legends. One of
Yeah.
the launch titles for that. I hated it. It was it was a game I got with my Xbox One, and I had already played it or something. I can't remember how or why, but I remember trading it in, like literally buying it and trading it in. Because the package was cheaper to buy it with that game than it was without. That should have been an alarm bell for anyone who purchased that game outright.
Yeah, I got that game too at some point. Okay.
The other
I
game
see.
that came with my Xbox that I traded in instantly was that Plants vs Zombies. I don't know if you played it.
What Plants? What one?
Just the original one.
The original one? Because I love that game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm out of time. I'm out of here.
I don't do online multiplayer. It's just not something I do.
Was it the shooting game?
Yeah.
Ah, no, that's not the original one.
Right.
It was
okay.
originally kind of a puzzle-esque kind of game.
I see.
I really liked it. I owned it on PC, on iPad, and on iPhone
Oh, I see.
because
Good,
that was when the iPhone and iPad were separate.
Oh no.
So I bought it twice because I liked it so much.
I used to hate that.
There we go.
That you could buy something and for the sake buy into like a system that Apple themselves fucking hell. For anyone who's noticed a sudden drop in quality, I'm having a shot.
You'll get it. Well,
Buckaroo. See if I punch this off the screen.
yeah, I think you're talking of Garden Warfare,
Right.
which was the kind of first-person shooter one, which is so different. It's literally just taken like the franchise, and it was originally by a smaller company called PopCap, and then it got bought over by EA, and then they made that version 2 of the game for iPads and iPhones, and it was microtransaction heavy.
I don't really know. I'm in two minds where I stand on DLC and like microtransactions and whatnot. What's your kind of opinion on it? Because I don't agree in things like Fortnite where it's like £20 to make your character do a dance or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I really don't agree with that. That's like
Yeah,
it is literally just fleecing like folk that have got wins. It just really is just putting their hand in their pocket because
oh man, the amount of stories you hear of parents who've got like huge bills because their kids got hold of their credit card and not realise that if you buy £20 over and over and over again, it adds up.
yeah, aye, because at the end of the day, it's one of those things. See, when you're a kid and if bastard,
Yeah, you don't have concept of money.
yeah, if you don't have the value of money and like it's the same thing, like I think contactless is quite bad because people can't see £20
No.
what have you leave their hand. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's dangerous.
the value of money can very, very, very quickly leave you. Like if you're not,
If you're not switched on.
yeah, it's very easy to switch off. Like I've 100% been out like say on a night out and I've spent way more than I thought I did, and it all started very innocently. Like
But if you'd just taken out cash, you would know straight away.
yeah, like
You go, oh, I've taken out £100 in cash.
and you've got that kind of memory like of I had to go to the ATM.
Yeah.
Like it was getting to that point I was going to take contactless off my, like I was going to get my card blocked from it, or
Can you do that?
you can get a card. You can ask for a card without it. I believe. I know people who don't have it.
I think that's only because they've got old cards. I think it's on all new cards.
I wonder if there's a way to jump between these.
Well, Ian, that is game over. We are just not competent enough to play this children's game.
I feel like we should. I feel like. Will we give it one more go?
Yeah, let's give it
because
one
that was
more
a
go.
very quick. Fucking hell, man!
Let's watch that in an instant replay. There we go, it's coming back. You can do it. You go further than I did. Yoink. There's a lot of stories where...
Oh no!
microtransactions. After talking about memory, let's go back to the thing we're talking about. I think The problem is the microtransaction model is the most profitable one. It makes the most money. So we're not going to see it go anywhere. Like, Nintendo brought out the Mario Run game.
They're really getting into bed with microtransactions.
Yeah, but the problem is they brought that out and it was like, you can play it for free for this little bit, or you can buy the app and then you have the game, which is fine. Oh my god, is that how close we were?
Yeah.
So you buy the game and that's that, which is a model I think we grew up with that we understand. The problem is that game made no money at all. It made some, because it's still Nintendo, so it still made, well, if someone gave us $1 million, we'd be happy with that. But for Nintendo, it's not a lot. Whereas they brought out Pokemon Go that had microtransactions, and it made so much money, more money than God, and then they've got investors that are like, well, put more microtransactions in then.
Oh yeah. No, I get it. I like.
Have you paid for any microtransactions in the game?
I spent a fair amount on Pokemon Go when it first came out.
Really?
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
like it wasn't like ever like I would see my phone bill and I would freak out. It would be like I'd spend like a tenner on something, and it would last me this is so hard, isn't it? Were we better at I think I've said this in the channel before. Do you think we were better at games as children, or do you think we just didn't have the same kind of, like, we just didn't get as annoyed with them?
I think we probably got still just as annoyed, but now Ian passed the controller over. But now, if we're like, do you know what? This isn't worth. I would say what has changed is our time is worth more.
Oh yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like, if we're going to spend an hour playing something, it's got to be worth spending the time playing it. So if we play something we're not super enjoying it, it's like, well, as much as I've spent money on this game, I'm just not going to play it.
Yeah.
Whereas as a kid, you'd be like, hey, if I bought this game, you better believe I'm going to play it.
A drawback to they're going to fall as you go under them, by the way. A drawback to the first...
Oh, you son of a fish.
And that's a bad We'll just play till this runs out, because it's not going to be long. The thing as well is, to draw back to the first episode of this playthrough, we mentioned that when we were younger, you would get a game and that was your game for a while. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was what you played. So like, you wouldn't want to go tell your mum and dad, oh, I'm by with Rayman, can I get something else that's too hard?
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to tell your parents that, like,
yeah,
my mum would go scripto. I probably wouldn't have a PlayStation much longer if I had something that ungrateful.
It depends on the way you're brought up with money and with games.
Yeah.
So my parents were like, well, it's your money, you can spend it. Like, I remember once wanting to buy, like, I can't remember, it was like a pound shop or something. And it was like, oh, I was big enough to fall. Oh, it's not going well, Ian. And I was going to get, it was either some like really cheap pack that came with loads of stuff in it, but it was obviously going to be all garbage, or I could spend more money on something that would be less in number of items, and the quality would be way better. So as a kid, obviously I went for the thing that just had hundreds of stuff in it, and it was garbage and it broke immediately. It's like, but I learned that lesson.
Yeah.
So it was like quality over quantity.
Well, that's quite a good lesson of your parents to let you learn.
Yeah, because they're like, hey, it's your money, it's your like birthday money or whatever. It's on you to spend it on whatever you want. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I can understand that it might be better to wait and get, oh, well, that's gone. Wait, save up and buy something of better quality.
Yeah. No, that sounds about right.
Which I think it's a good life lesson.
Good parenting. Right there.
Yeah.
Is what that was.
But again, that's something you need to learn.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I can't really think of any examples, but it was probably done to me and I just don't remember it.
Yeah. Wee. And same with games, like, you can buy a game when it comes out, or you could wait until it's not brand new and then get it for half the price.
Yeah. Sometimes like the hype developers build is so incredible.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the best hype for any game, probably personally for me, and I didn't buy the game in the end, was for Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to play that so badly, and see, at the time, I didn't have any console to play it on, but I was going to be staying at my parents' for like a week or two. I think we're getting work done in the house.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
I have no idea, but it's definitely going to kill me, Ian. It's going to get me! Run away! But I nearly bought it because I was going to be at their house and they had a 360 and I could play it there. So I nearly bought a game that I could barely play just because there's so much hype. I'm glad I didn't buy it.
I remember when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, my aunt, I think I posted on Facebook or something because I was really skint at the time, that because all I saw all day was everyone going to midnight releases and I just couldn't afford it for love nor money. And my aunt of all people saw it on Facebook, done me a solid. She walked in and handed me a copy of the game, and I'll never forget it. It was just like that. I think I had said something really narky on Facebook, like, I hope you all enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto, because like I just wasn't going to be playing it, and it was just. And I like the thought of like walking, because I was I was growing up at the time. The thought of walking into work and everyone talking about it, because I remember being in work the next day
again
and being absolutely overwhelmed with like gratitude to my aunt, because the guys in work were talking about Grand Theft Auto, and it was just a daft thing. I was like, and I just overheard the boys going, "Have you tried robbing a petrol station in it yet?" Because it's a thing you can do. But I was sitting thinking, I was like, God, imagine I had just found out that was just sort of like the level of open worldness. Like, it would have absolutely gutted me. Like, to learn all these things about a game that I was desperate for fuck's sake.
Oh, I know, Ian. I understand your plight. But there's something about playing a game like at the height of its popularity, and you know other people are playing it and you're talking about it, like being in that ecosystem is so good.
There's something as well about, see, even if you know it's good and you slightly missed the boat. Yeah. Oh, fucked it. You think this might be the season? Oh, we've got one last chance.
Last shot.
I love the kids' birthday party-esque balloons next to the really edgy 90s-esque game over sign.
Like, there's some games that I totally missed at the time and went back like years later to play, like the Portal 1, Portal 2. I love those games. They're totally my kind of game. The only problem with them is, see, because of the kind of motion in the game, if I play it for too long, because I get motion sickness, it starts to make me feel queasy. So I'll be sitting playing the game, wanting to play more. If I play that, I'll be ill. that sucks.
That must be some feeling. I had that issue with the original. Where am I meant to
the left, I think, on top of that platform.
Oh, I see.
Avoiding the spike, of course. I didn't mention that.
Well, that's game over.
One more shot.
Oh, no, I've got one more shot.
This is it. This is the one. All the way to the end of the game.
Crawl across like that.
I tried that earlier. It didn't work. See that level that we got stuck in? That's what I was trying to do.
Game over.
How did you do that?
Or L2 and R2. The end.
The end. On that high note. See you next time.